not about how you look, it's about connecting with someone.
Absolutely in love with the straight bar curls. Get your long head of the bicep like crazy. That pump is already feeling nuts.
Eating, sleeping, and training. I didn't want to go to school or anything like this because all the kids were laughing at me in school because I didn't have a father. But I had that gym, you know?
It is 6 in the morning. I am currently waiting for the windshield to defrost because it is negative 736 degrees outside, so you gotta let that ice go away. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have my first and only Rice Krispie treat. But yeah, I switched gyms. I switched to Olympus. It's pretty sick. The lighting in there is great. A lot of older school machines, but they open at 8. And I got places to be and people to see. So we are going to go to the trusty Planet Fitness. And we are going to get the craziest arm pump ever because I felt like shit yesterday. So what I did was decided to take a rest day so that the pump today could carry us through the rest of this week. So I will see you guys at Planet Fitness.
All right, excuse the loud ass fan in the corner, but what I'm going to do now is stretch out. I've been trying to figure out, oh my gosh, why is my mic peaking so bad? Hold on. All right, fix the mic level. That was absurd. Anyways, I was trying to figure out a way for you guys to actually watch my videos. Crazy kind of concept there. Apparently long form, long breaks, informative stuff, not the move, but we're gonna try and do a little bit different, a little more edity, a little bit more quick. Apparently an hour of me rambling is not the move, so let's get into some stretching and then we'll get to our first arm exercise because it's gonna be kind of wild. I kind of don't want to put off the Wonko arm. Wait away. I'm scared I might put off the Wonko arm. Alright, the only bad thing about filming here is that now I have 375 moms all looking at me. Film with a giant Sony camera on top of the fact that my skin feels like it's being eaten alive by fire ants because of the amount of pre-workout I'm cracked out on. So, nevertheless, we got a 60-pound straight bar because it is the heaviest they have. So we're gonna do slow and controlled, pump out as many reps as possible. Let's get it.
Here's a dead for all you beginners. Being level-headed, being happy, it's not optimal for gains, okay? Become insane, like mentally unstable, manic, whatever you want to call it. It's the only thing that'll keep you on a straight path. Straight. I wouldn't call it. I'd call it more like a zigzag. It will help with your gains. You're going to come in here, you're going to deranged, and you're going to pick up some heavy-ass weight. The ability to keep going, even when you don't have hope. Determination.
All these skinny cunts coming in the gym, they're not eating right. You're not maximizing what you could be building. Like, you might as well just not even walk in the door. If you want to be shredded and like skinny, then you don't even have to come in the gym. You could just starve yourself at home, do a few push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a bodybuilder channel, bro. I don't know about you, but you're not gonna get 20-inch biceps by not eating a meal.
Absolutely in love with the straight bar curls. Get your long head of the bicep like crazy. That pump is already feeling nuts. So let's head on to some triceps. This is the first bulk cycle I've been doing like a bro split. So like arms, back, chest, shoulders, legs. And I got to say, I'm way enjoying it, really. So yeah, let's go do some tries. All right, we're on the weighted dip machine because literally every single lat pull down, or every single cable machine for tricep pushdowns taken, and everyone that's not taken, we're at Planet Fitness. So it's in the dead center of the gym, and there's no way to film it without literally filming some random person. So we're gonna do 4 sets of these, pump out as many as we can, pause, try and get a pump, and then hopefully a cable machine will open up. We'll do some cable curls and hold it long enough to do some tricep pushdowns.
How much I can bench press in the gym. You know, it's not about how you look, it's about connecting with someone. I found something that nobody could take away from me. I just took all the passion out into eating, sleeping, and training. I didn't want to go to school or anything like this because all the kids were laughing at me in school because I didn't have a father. But I had that gym, you know, and that gym taught me in discipline. It taught me sacrifice. And it just taught me how to trust my victory.
Looky what we have here. Ding. We got cables finally opened up, so I stopped mid set to come and scoop one of these bad boys. So we're gonna do some push downs. We'll do 4 sets of push downs, do some cable curls. Peepaw loves the gram. Do some cable curls, overhead extensions. We're gonna do everything cable-wise we can while we're here, so tap in, gang.
The longer you train, the more you eat, the more you sleep, the better results you're gonna get. It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out.
All right, quick intermission. Pee break. All right, I actually lied. We're not doing cable curls. We are going to do some ghetto preacher curls, and then we're gonna do incline skull crushers. Nice, slow and controlled. Really focus on stretching the muscles out. So let's get it.
Only that kind of stuff. You know, I just see myself as a regular guy. I have to fight for everything. And I think my dad dying young, my mum not really being able to cope with me or, you know, with my anger and confusion and everything like that. That was definitely a driving force, and I had to grow up and look after myself pretty quick. You know, I was 16, I was out on the street, living at, you know, friends' houses or something, and get my own little place, and I gotta look after myself. There's nobody else that I can fall back on. And when I was in the detention centre, it was like the crossroads. Like, which way do I want to go here?
We are back all the way across the gym again at the cable machine. I was gonna do the skull crushers, but the way that the benches are set up, like the back support's way too high, so you can't like actually get behind your head without your hands hitting the bench. So we're gonna do some tricep extensions, some overhead extensions with the rope, and try and get that long head of the try as much as we can. So I will see you guys in a sec. the new gym that I'm working out at has a skull crusher machine where like you're locked in. Literally the best tricep pump I've ever felt. But these are not half bad. If you get a full stretch and you let your elbows stay locked in place and let your arms come all the way back, and you just pump them out, and then whenever you're like tired, you can take your hands from being here and push them together and do here to get some last couple reps. Literally insane tricep pump. Like, it will absolutely blow up your arms.
Champions are never born, guys. They're creative.
Second by second, you lose the opportunity to become the person you want to be. Where you gonna stop making excuses? You take charge of your fucking life.
Normality is what weak people call living. I call it death.
I am absolutely gassed. I did what, four sets of cable forearm curls off camera because those are so boring, but the pump is pumping on the forearms. So now we're gonna do some reverse curls, and then honestly for arm day I'm spent. Like, I'm gonna push myself on these because I really do not train my forearms as much as I should, but we shall see.
That's today's goal. Beat that. Get 8 reps. That's the goal. So I got a goal very firm in my mind when I'm going there, which is important. Go in the gym and have no goal and just wander around. I'm not going to get very far. And then I get this energy. It's almost like violence. You know? Probably I used a lot of anger that I had in me from my childhood and so on. I don't know, but instead of it going all over the fucking place, yeah, in people's faces and this and that, and creating problems with me and everybody else, it was all internalized, and then it was into those sets, into those weights. So in between sets, you see me like almost I'm like pacing up and down like an animal, like, but it was controlled aggression. I didn't make a lot of noise. It was like,
All right. That's gonna be it for the arm day. Technically, wait, hold on. Not video, arm day. We're gonna go do my favorite part of the day, which is posing. Like I said, I'm doing a show in June, so I got a posing coach. So I've been trying to practice as much as I can. Posing. For just like a classic men's physique posing routine. Because it's really different. It's different than just standing up there and being like, ugh. Different, so let's go hit some poses. Check out the pump, honestly. That's what we're all here for, right? I said, this is how you get big arms. And if I don't show you some decent arms, I'm gonna be a liar, a fraud. I'm going to prison for 6 or 7 years.
think I'm genuinely starting to get a problem. But that's time for a different day, because it's arm day, and the lion does not concern himself with the amount of Rice Krispie treats consumed. But in all reality, I mean, I started filming gym content recently, and the reason behind that, which I'm sure a lot of people are like, you know, going from racing motorcycles and doing stupid crap on the highway to filming himself doing curls in the gym is kind of a weird change up. But I mean, I've been in the gym for years. I just feel like I finally started taking it seriously in terms of dieting, tracking progress, and like reaching for a goal that's not just get big. Like obviously that's my overall goal, I would love to, but setting micro goals of cut and bulk weight, cut and bulk arm size, cut and bulk leg size, developing specific muscles. And then like we've talked about in the other videos, which if you haven't seen them, I'm still trying to figure out the way to format these videos that's not gonna be an hour long and is actually interesting for you guys. But I'm stepping on stage in June, which right now it's January, like middle of January. So I still have like 25 weeks, I think is the exact amount. So I'm doing a micro bulk for 7 weeks just to recover from the last cut. Just carb loading, trading hard as hell, and trying to stack on as much size as possible in a short period of time. Dedicating 19 weeks to getting as shredded as physically possible, which my goal is like 8%. And I'm gonna feel like crap. And that's the reality of the situation. Your testosterone levels drop, having no carbs in your system. I personally saw that on my last cut. Like you just feel exhausted, the workouts don't feel great. And I don't expect to get first place and win a freaking pro card, but at the same time, I've been doing this for so long and so seriously, like why am I not gonna step on stage? If I wanna be in the world of bodybuilding, you have to do bodybuilding. Like at this point, it's more than just a hobby. Like I do it every day, but I wanna take advantage of the fact that I'm doing it for a sport as well. So if you've never thought about stepping on stage, or you think like, oh, well, I'm not lean enough. Oh, I'm not big enough. Dude, I'm 150 pounds. Like, I'm a small dude. I'm 5'6" at 150 pounds. Like, my physique is nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. But I'm still gonna try. And my whole point of this channel is to walk you guys through the whole process and the cycles, and I mean, obviously be entertaining, number one, but number two, show you guys that it's not impossible. You can do it naturally. And like, even if you're not stepping on stage, cutting weight, putting on weight, all of those things is a very simple equation. It just takes consistency. You have to be consistent with the diet. You have to track your macros, no matter if you're bulking or cutting. Bulking, I give myself personally some leniency because I don't do many lean bulks. I kind of just want to stack on carbs, and then I change it by feel. If I'm tired going into a workout, I'm gonna start adding some more carbs in before the workout. And if I'm tracking my scale weight at the end of every single week, if I'm not gaining as much as I should be, or as much as I want to be, I add more calories. It's not complicated. And cutting is similar, but you want to watch your carbs, watch your fats, and that's where tracking calories comes into play. But in all reality, track your weight every morning, and at the end of the week, if you're not down a pound, cut more calories and you will see results. As long as you're consistently training, which you don't even technically need, it just helps. If you're not consistently training and consistently eating right, you're not gonna see progress no matter how much cardio you do, no matter how much readjustment you do. Just stick to one thing and stick with it for 4 months. That's all I challenge you to do. Stick with it for 4 months. And if you've never done it, do it along with me. Like, I have 7 weeks until the cut starts. Once I start the cut, if you've never done it, just follow along. Like, genuinely, I'll give you a breakdown of my macros. I'll give you a breakdown of my eating. Just follow along, and I promise you that it will work. And if you're still lost, just DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram here. and I will walk you through the steps of getting it started. Obviously, I can't help every single person that DMs me with like an in-depth training program, an in-depth eating program. Like, I will do paid training and work alongside you for however long you want. But if you don't even know where to get started, just DM me and we can get started. I simply want to have this channel to entertain you guys, like I said, but also to be able to help other people achieve their fitness goals, no matter what that goal is. But with that being said, I got like a 20-minute drive. I'm gonna blast some tunes, and then we're gonna get back to the house, eat a little scrum-diddly-umptious meal. Stay tuned to see what I'm cooking up. Looky who we have here. Say hello. Full port sandwich right here. Piglet right here. We got Wednesday right here. Oh, the sun. We got Wednesday right here. Hello. What are you doing? All right. Let's see what we have to eat. Oh. Let's see, we got chicken nuggets. We got pepperoni and cheese. I'm definitely gonna eat one of these as an appetizer. This is the perks of being on a bulk. I can eat whatever I want. I will probably cook some of this. Lean ground beef and some rice. And maybe some chicken nuggets or something. Let me eat one of these too. Shh. Alright, we got the beef defrosting. We got my lunch, french fries, chicken nuggets. As healthy as it gets. Addison's making keto toast. What are you putting on the keto toast? Oh, what? An egg and some ham. I did not eat all of those chicken nuggets and french fries. I had a very healthy, balanced meal. It was totally a protein shake. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys like this style a little bit more, let me know in the comments or just like the video. But I will see you guys next time.